having a bad day today, I want y'all to think about all those people from WWE and NXT who got them papers. Yes, choked up just thinking about it.
Black Thursday.
We got it. It ain't this not Black Friday. This ain't Black Monday. It's just a Thursday. And they sent a few folks home, and some of them I'm a little bit surprised about. But we gonna get into that on the Get Snap podcast. It is your boy, DarnellSparrow, your bad Superman. He is the notorious Antoine Smooth. What's going on?
Man, what's going on, man? Big day today.
Well, the good news is we ain't get fired.
No.
We can't get fired. Who gets fired on their own show?
Well, you're right. That is insane, man. All these releases started this morning, and I'm looking down the list. You know, they just had a few, and then later on, before the podcast, there was some more that was announced. Now, there was one that was, I think, was a mistake. It was by Mark Henry. You know, they doing the Busted Open radio podcast.
I think I looked at this list. I think there was a couple that was they, but we gonna
we'll
we gonna get into that.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm still coughing. Leave me alone. But want to get this show out of the way because this weekend, Friday night, Saturday night, we will be at Impact Wrestling. Both of us.
Yes. And I think I know where that building is, Darnell. It's like right on the left side of where I think the Lisa Marie is.
Yeah, because you got to park in that. Got to park in that parking lot, and we just come right back around. I mean, they did announce some matches on there. We got Josh Alexander against Yuya Uemura. Now,
yeah, that's funny because did he get fired?
Yes. So
unless they're gonna find a replacement for him.
We're gonna get a replacement for him. We got Mike Bell against Samurai Del Sol. We got Tasha Steelz and Masha Slamovich. We got
Killer
Kelly, excuse me, with Masha Slamovich.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to.
We got Mickie James coming to Memphis. We got the Impact Women's Champion in tag team match against Giselle Shaw and Savannah Evans. And that's just a few matches.
Right.
So we got a good weekend of Impact Wrestling. It's been a long time since they came to Memphis.
Right.
I mean, I take that back. When was the last time they came? The last time they came wasn't it South Haven?
It was Slammiversary. Yeah.
No, I take that back. Impact Wrestling was here because they were doing the baseball field shows.
Baseball field, right?
So it was like 2009, 2010ish.
Right. That's right. I forgot about this show. Yeah.
About them baseballs. That was the time I met Sting for the first time ever.
That's right. Yeah.
Well, let's talk about these guys that's going home. Before we even get into that, I gotta ask, what is this gonna do for Endeavor?
Right, there was this merger that took place with. I'm like, and then they was also talking about the shows moving to different networks.
Yes.
Like SmackDown going back to USA and with Raw and NXT going to NBC.
Is there Hulu getting ready to lose their
So somebody
WWE
out there too. Yeah. I don't think this is over, Darnell. I think there's more coming.
I mean, what's gonna happen with that? What's gonna happen with Peacock?
Right. Is Peacock gonna finally get rid of, or? Because that's part of what NBC too.
Right.
Yeah. So I don't know.
But
this changes things with this merger. Yeah.
So let's get into some of these names. We're gonna start from the ones that most people don't know to the ones we do. First, we're going to have Daniel MacArthur. They said he was a promising talent. He signed after SummerSlam in 2002. He was a 4-time All-American. So he was an athlete. He was a 4-time All-American ACC track and field champion from the University of North Carolina. Had indoor and outdoor shot put records, and attended the 2020 Olympic trials. So he could have been something.
Right.
But and they signing all these college kids and not using them. I'm like, what's the point?
Well, right. I don't get that. I thought that was their focus. Remember?
Yeah.
Wasn't it their focus? I guess not now.
Alexis Gray. Now, Alexis Gray, you might not know the name. If you see the face, you might know who she was. Cause she was part of that Chase U crew.
Yeah.
But she was one of the Chase U students. Another one didn't get, an opportunity. Went to disappointment because she was another one. She was an NCAA track star.
Yeah.
Another one that could have had potential.
Yeah.
And she's a former national champion. Didn't use them. You got Kevin Ventura Cortez.
That's a name for you.
Yeah, that name alone.
That sounds like a straight cartel name.
Now, he had an opportunity. He worked one match in 2022. And that's pretty much it about him.
Yeah.
He had some. He was actually on some SmackDown shows, some Raw shows. Of course, he was that developmental talent. But another one. If I say her name right, Eulalia Leon.
Yeah, if I'm correct, once she in the tag team.
Yes.
With the
Listen, Leon. Excuse me, I said it wrong, but yes, she was Valentina Flores' partner.
Yeah, I actually liked them.
I thought they were actually gonna do something with them.
Yeah, I actually liked them. They look good together. Yeah.
Shanky.
We ain't seen him since Jinder went back with end of year.
Right.
So I kind of seen that coming.
I thought they was gonna make him the new Great Khali. Just that big baby face that dances around, that don't have to do much.
Yeah.
Dabba-Kato.
Yeah.
See that one now. I was a little surprised on that one. I mean, he's a big dude. I mean, he didn't have to be like the top star as far as heels, but you need some heels.
Right. He was definitely one of them.
And you need some big ones.
Right.
So that one I kind of was a little surprised on.
Yeah, I was shocked at that one. Yeah.
They could have did. I mean, they could have repackaged them. That probably would have worked. But these next two, I guess they wasn't titillating the juices good enough.
Oh my goodness.
I guess the pleasures wasn't as guilty.
Yeah.
They got rid of the maximum male models.
Marseille and Mansoir.
They got rid of Marseille and Mansoir.
Now they announced it on their Twitter accounts, and matter of fact, they actually got a live Twitch stream right now talking about it. And they said going forward, they're going to be a tag team out on the Indies once the 90-day no-compete clause is over. They're going to be a tag team. Now, so try to see if this will work.
I think it on the Indies. I think it would.
Yeah, they said they're going to give it a try. Yeah.
Yeah, because May said Mansoor not going to work. But Marseille and Mansoir, if they do it right, why not?
Right. They said they're going to try it. They said they didn't get the potential they wanted in WWE, but now since they got released, they're going to actually, be free and try it. You know what I mean? So they already had their booking, inquiries, the emails and stuff. So yeah, they're gonna have a go at it, and I hope it works out for them because I think they got a future.
I think they got the potential. They just got to get to the right company, and like I said, start over.
Start over. Yeah.
I mean, it worked for Matt Cardona.
Yeah, oh yes. Trust me, you see how he got elevated. So
yes.
Hey, they said they could make or break you. Just look at it. Look at it, like you said, Matt Cardona.
Matt Cardona to me is the prime example of betting on yourself.
Don't betting on yourself, man.
Went on them indies, winning titles left and right. You was being yourself.
Right.
Became NWA World Heavyweight Champion. Became the biggest jerk in the business. You can't go to GCW.
Yeah.
Without, he like one of the biggest heels in GCW, and that's like if me and you went to Amateur Night at the Apollo.
Yeah.
That's Matt Cardona in GCW. You walk out, boo.
And see what the stroke he got, he could pull a Cody Rhodes. What I mean by that, he can go up there and say, look, this is who I'm going to be. Like Cody said, I'm the American Nightmare. I ain't no Stardust or none of that stuff. Matt Cardona can actually go, if he went to WWE, this is who I'm going to be.
Oh, if he come back, he going to be always ready. That's hands down. Zack Ryder?
Zack Ryder
dead.
My radio, Zack Ryder. No, he said, this is me. Yeah. He can do that.
And he'll be over.
Yeah.
But that's what WWE. Or that I ain't gonna say that. That's what Vince McMahon scared of. He don't like dudes getting over on their own.
Yeah.
I never understood that.
He wants to take credit for getting over. Yeah.
He want to have some part in them getting over. No, let them do it.
Yeah.
Because it's genuine.
And see, Matt can have the stroke to do that. He could come in that company and say, "This is who I'm going to be."
Because I would tell you, if I ran, I hope, and Lou Cox, if you ever hear this, get Matt Cardona and Wildcat.
Oh man,
you get Matt Cardona and Wildcat.
This is a message.
Yes, that's all I'm saying. Get Matt Cardona and Wildcat. I'm telling you.
Asking price, do it. Whatever asking price he asked for, yes.
And I'm telling you, you get Matt Cardona. You already drawing nice crowds. You make Matt Cardona in.
Yeah, bring Stephanie DeLander if you got to, cause she pretty much she's the spark.
Yes.
With him, so it just adds a little oomph, So yeah.
Now,
and they work well together.
Yes.
Gee.
And everybody think, he cheating on Chelsea. Come on.
This is business. Yes, this is business. Yeah. They making money together. This is business.
Let's see. Who we got next? Bryson Montana. Big boy. Big boy out of Houston. Not too much on him. I believe he signed in 2021. NXT. It ain't really do, like I said, another one didn't do too much with him. Excuse me. Because some of these folks, I'm like, who? I'm like, he made an in-ring debut against Javier Bernal in 2022, and his last match was it was a live event. He lost in a tag match. He lost in tag match with Antoine Fred against Hank and Tank. Real name Jacoby Brooks. You can follow him on his social media platforms. Now let's get into the ones we know. Dana Brooke.
What? Wow. I thought she would survive this one. She survived the previous ones.
Yes. And how many times we talked about it?
Man, too many times.
And Dana, we love you. Don't think we would just we wanted you to get released.
No, it wasn't that. It was just the fact that you've been there a long time. They didn't utilize you right. So I thought they were just gonna let you go like that. It ain't the fact that, we hate to see folks lose their job. It ain't that. Trust me. It's just you wasn't utilized right. So, and then you were just getting into the mentorship role with Kalani Jordan. I don't know how they gonna do that.
Which I thought was good.
Yeah.
I mean, her claim to fame, she was multiple time 24/7 champ.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let's see. The Super Diva.
Oh yeah, Quincy Elliott.
Quincy Elliott.
Now I'm thinking they were making him another version of Adrian Street. I won't say Adrian Street. Probably like a Gold Dust type of character.
Like a Gold Dust, a little Velveteen Dream.
Velveteen Dream mixed in.
Yeah. And by the way, can somebody sign him, please?
Who, Velveteen?
Yeah, somebody. Give Velveteen Dream back in the ring. I know he blackballed.
Yeah. I was about to say that, yeah. Ain't he blackballed?
Yeah, but he need to get back in the ring.
Yeah.
Now, these last few, we're just going to take it slow.
Okay.
Because we got a lot to talk about. Mustafa Ali.
I didn't expect that. Was shocking too. That was another one that shocked me. I said, "What? Ain't he supposed to have a match with Dominic?"
Yeah, I thought, sending him back to NXT. I thought he was going back there to recharge.
Yeah.
It was a better fit for him.
Yeah, he's gonna have a match with Dominic for the NXT North American title. Well, I don't know how they gonna do that one.
Unless they gonna let him do the match and then,
Yeah,
then let him go.
Yeah.
Cause we already know technically he gone.
Yeah.
I mean and I'm sure he never won the cruiserweight title when it was up.
When they had 205 and all that. Yeah. Yeah, same here.
I mean the dude is talented. They could have did a lot with him. I mean, I know they tried with Retribution.
Yeah.
But I'm not even gonna put that on him. I mean, I could see he tried to make it work.
Yeah.
And we got to see a different side of him. Like I said, the dude is talented.
Yeah.
But he another one, I think, if he goes back on the Indies. Or I can even see him going to Ring of Honor. I think Ring of Honor will be a good fit for him.
Mm-hmm.
My personal opinion. I can see him being a Ring of Honor guy. Getting to that pure wrestling style.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I definitely can see him doing well in Ring of Honor. Rick Boogs.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, I'm saying, I agree with you on that because I can't see him going anywhere else. I mean, yeah, that would be a perfect fit for him. He could still do the little Guitar Hero thing he doing. He can still. I think that gimmick works for him. Because if he does anything else, I can't see it.
Yeah,
doing anything else but that. Yeah.
yeah. Rick Boogs, if he repackaged himself, he needs to turn himself into like more of a dress up like a '80s type wrestler.
Right. Because his real name is Eric Bugenhagen. Yeah. So that sounds like an '80s wrestler.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you said.
Go back. He look like one of them old school NWA wrestlers. Be on Worldwide.
Yeah. Have the tights with no knee pads and all
Yeah,
that.
just be a straight basic wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
If you
Do like what the Good Brothers was doing when they did the parodies of remember when they John Cena and all them doing the parodies of the old school, announcers and wrestlers. Yeah.
I mean, 'cause we already had a Van Hammer at one time.
Like Chad Two Band. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he
like
was.
Eddie Gilbert, yeah. He had that Eddie Gilbert look to him. Yeah. Right.
I think he needs to just need to repent. Just kind of do what Jake Something did.
Yeah.
Jake Something just came back. Well, Rick Boo's already big and muscular.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that he need to be more aggressive.
Yeah.
Aaliyah.
Yeah. I didn't expect. We ain't seen her since she lost the titles.
Right, because Leah, to me, I think is too injury prone.
Yeah.
And I don't think and this is my opinion, I don't think she developed enough to get on the main roster.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was a wasted call up.
That's why they put her in tag teams. Yeah.
When you did win the tag team titles, but we saw how that went.
Yeah.
I really think I'm starting to believe them tag team titles are cursed.
They're back in injury.
I'm really starting to think that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think she was ready. I think she should have went back down to NXT.
Yeah.
Got a little bit more seasoning, especially now with all that young talent they got down there now.
Oh yeah.
I think that would have been a better move. Yeah, I think they called her up way too soon.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they just called her up just to have that pretty face.
Right.
Because she really didn't have no charisma, which I think that's why, like you said, they put her with tag team partners that did.
Mm-hmm. She won't have to do as much. Yeah.
Yeah, she. I said, her big can of fame was what? Breaking Natalia's record?
Yep. Nobody ain't broke it.
And then after that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
But here's one I know Michael Cole's glad at. Top Dollar.
Oh yeah. So no Ashanti D Adonis.
And no Ashanti D Adonis. And no B-Fab.
Yeah. But Top Dollar?
Well, he hadn't had the best reputation.
Yeah.
And from what I've heard, he already going in.
Oh, I ain't surprised. He just came back. He just came back to the company.
Right.
And then you gonna release him again? Like, man, come on. I thought I was gonna hear Ashanti and B-Fab name again, but no, just him.
So that better what's gonna happen with Hit Row.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be Ashanti D Adonis. Yeah, Hit Row done.
But I mean, that could be a blessing or a curse. That could be a blessing or a curse, depending on what they do. Again, send them back down to NXT.
Yeah, there you go.
Send them back down to NXT, especially B-Fab.
Yeah, she need to work. If you gonna make her wrestle, give her some more polish. Yeah.
But I think Ashanti D Adonis, I think he has it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That'd be something Bobby Lashley call them and bring them in too.
With the Hurt Business, yeah.
That could be the new. That could be the new Cedric.
Yep.
Or that'll be a good team. Cedric Alexander and Shante Adonis.
Adonis, yep.
That'll be a nice tag team.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a good combination right there. Yeah.
Somebody better take notes. Now that's a team, and you ain't even got to blow them up. They'll probably get themselves over.
They're on their own, yeah.
But I mean, they got to just give them a good look. Another team, send them down to NXT. All them teams they got down there. That's where the tag division's at.
Right. Have them against Stacks and Tony D'Angelo and all them. They can wrestle. Yeah.
And they got a hell of a tag team division.
Yeah.
Emma and Riddick Moss. Now, I'm gonna say this. Emma be fine because like I said, when she got fired the first time, she went on the Indies. She went into the Indies. She went to Impact. She went to Ring of Honor.
Right.
So she didn't leave none of them on bad terms.
Right. Yeah.
Tennille Dashwood. So it'll probably be easy for her to get back, and I think she gonna go back to Impact.
Yeah, I believe so.
And it's the best, another good time to do it.
Yeah.
And you could bring old Madcap with you.
Right.
And y'all about to get married, so y'all both can't be broke.
Right.
Yeah, so I'm really thinking, I don't really see her going to AEW. I don't think she'll fit Ring of Honor, which is pretty much AEW Junior. Yeah, but I see her going back to Impact.
Yeah.
I'm calling that one. Because she wanted to be Knockout champion. I mean, she was Knockout tag champion.
Yeah.
But she said she could be Knockout champion. Elias.
Well, we've been hearing that for a while though. That he released? Was he? They say he let his contract expire. There was a lot of stuff we heard.
I'm just curious to see what's next for him. I think he'll be another good Impact guy.
Yeah.
In my opinion. I think he'll be another good Impact guy. I don't see where he'll fit in AEW unless he repackages himself.
Yeah, I think that's part of the thing.
Just don't be Ezekiel.
Exactly.
Looking like a straight Ezekiel was if you want to know what create a character look like.
Yeah, but the perfect creative character, that's it.
I mean, sitting up here looking like what's his name? Jeff Gaylord, like a pale Jeff Gaylord.
Yeah.
And if y'all don't know who that is, shame on y'all.
Yeah, especially if you old school.
Yes. I said that is a pale Jeff Gaylord.
Right.
Now, Elias was over.
Oh yeah, of course.
But what do you think went wrong with him?
I ain't seen nothing wrong with it. I mean, I don't know who came up with the Ezekiel thing. I don't know who came up with that. I think this was before Triple H came in the back to creative. I'm like,
if this is what y'all want to do to keep Elias off TV.
Yeah.
I'm like, who is this? That's if you want to know what Jabroni look like, there it is.
Right.
I could see a Rock promo talking about Ezekiel.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but the dude was over. I don't know what happened, other than the injuries.
Right.
Shelton Benjamin.
Now that one I was shocked at too. That was another one. Cause I'm like, he pretty much. I know Shawn Michaels. He got on record saying that when he retires, he automatically going in the Hall.
Oh no, that's no doubt.
So
that's no question. But he was another
Shawn
one.
took it when he still remembers the super kick he did.
Yeah, but see, he was another one when he left the first time, when him and Charlie Haas left.
Mm-hmm.
They went out, became wrestling's greatest tag team.
Yep. I could see him. Shelton's gonna be that all arounder, going to different.
Yeah, go on the indies.
Yeah, he gonna be in different indies.
Go back to this good time. Go back to Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Because he never was Ring of Honor champion. He was Ring of Honor tag champion.
Yeah.
You can go to Impact and feud with Kenny King. Y'all got unfinished business. All Night Express World Wrestling Greatest Tag Team. Ring of Honor tag titles.
Right.
That's unfinished business. I mean, Shelton Benjamin still got way enough in the tank to contribute.
Oh.
He don't need to be going around putting everybody over.
Right.
But that's too much talent you wasting. Now I agree with Shawn. He going in the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, Shawn made that clear.
And Kurt Angle
he never forgot what he did with that super kick.
And Kurt Angle need to be the one to put him in.
Mm-hmm.
We can't forget about the Minnesota Stretching Crew.
Right.
And if y'all don't know who that is, again, shame on y'all. Y'all better go back and watch OVW. And speaking of OVW, if you haven't seen Wrestlers on Netflix, you need to watch it.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's 7 episodes. It's really good. You really get a good aspect of OVW. They put some real life situations in there. One guy in there, I'm not gonna say who. I don't want to spoil it, but I used to watch that guy in Jackson, Tennessee, for USA Championship Wrestling. See him on this episode and didn't know, he was going through what he was going through.
Right.
But I binge watched. I watched those 7 episodes. Definitely, something to see. If that might give you a reason to go watch OVW now.
Right.
As you can see, trying to run a wrestling business is not easy.
Yeah.
Even if people invest in it. But let's get to this. Oh, go ahead.
I want to go back to the Emma release.
Yeah.
Now, she was actually advertising that the Elimination Chamber was going to be in the home country of Australia.
Yeah, and that's how she found out.
And she's like, oh, wait a minute. Yeah.
She was like, damn. I'm like, y'all couldn't wait till I got back to the States to tell me?
Right. Because she was happy. She was like, man, they coming to Australia, so, yeah. Then, like, oh, wait a minute.
Like, oh, damn. Look like Martin when Marvin told him that he was his son. Mom was like, oh, damn.
Oh, yeah,
That's the face she made.
Right.
Now, how you get fired at a promotion?
Right. Just promoting the Elimination Chamber. Then all of a sudden, wait a minute. And stop.
Cause he was like, what you say? Never mind.
Right.
Now let's talk about this last one. And I saw this one and I said, maybe it was time. Maybe, just like with Shelton, maybe it was just time to move on. What else could he do? He still got a lot in the tank.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest, I think, and I believe he's going to go to AEW and he's going to team with his brother. You don't know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about Dolph Ziggler.
Oh, yeah, that was, Ryan Nemeth was pretty much made official. He like, me and my brother going to team up.
So you think about that, if he comes to AEW, you got You got the Show Off and the Hollywood Hunk.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Nemeth and Ryan Nemeth.
Yep.
I would love it. I definitely would love it.
Oh, yeah. And they need to be the top heels too.
Yes. You know Tony Khan. You know Tony Khan on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I could see him grabbing Dolph. I could see him grabbing Shelton.
Yep.
I could see him grabbing Emma from her Ring of Honor days.
Because according to the 90 day no compete clause, so that means that they'll be available in December.
I could see him getting mustered for Ali.
Yeah.
I could see a few that I definitely could see him grabbing, but Dolph and Shelton on top of that list.
Yeah.
Because let Dolph Ziggler pull up on the AEW.
Oh, that's a wrap.
The Show Off, Nick Nemeth.
Mm-hmm.
And you team up with your brother, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That I would love to see.
Yeah.
Now, will they be AEW tag champs? I don't know. Ring of Honor, yeah, I could see it. They're going to get some gold together. But I think Dolph, don't be surprised if he do come to AEW, he'll probably go. I can see him being Ring of Honor World Champion. I see it. I mean, they gave it to Jericho.
True.
And that's something I never thought I'd see.
Yeah.
But, yeah. I mean, what else could Dolph Ziggler do? I mean, to me, like I said, I think it was time for him to move on.
Yeah.
I mean, he had shine.
Right.
He had different versions of himself. I mean, who can remember he was the caddy for Kerwin White?
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Forgot all about that one, didn't you?
Yeah, exactly. Kerwin White. God.
Now,
who could forget?
I think a lot of people have forgotten. Now, for those youngins who have no idea what we're talking about, Kerwin White was Chavo Guerrero.
Yeah. He turned on Eddie, if I'm correct. Yeah, when they was doing the Los Guerreros thing. And
he dyed his hair white, coming out the Frank Sinatra music in the golf cart, talking about white is right.
Right is right, yeah. Talking about, yeah, this is who I really am and all this other
And what's funny part, didn't they have somebody in production really named Kerwin White?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I wonder, was that a rib or was that meant to happen?
His gimmick, well, it had to be.
I said, so a Mexican guy that wanted to be white. It didn't last long, because as soon as Eddie died, you heard that, ooh, Chavo, right back.
Yeah, right.
Now, you can't do that today.
You think it will continue to?
Probably, it wouldn't have lasted long.
Yeah.
It wouldn't, you better not, you couldn't do that today, though.
Oh, no. Oh, no. No, sir.
A Mexican in a golf cart. Then he wrestled in the golf clothes.
Right.
Coming out the Frank Sinatra music, snapping his fingers all off beat.
Oh, yeah, you can't do that today. He'll get canceled.
But they tried it.
Yeah.
But we talk about all these names. I mean, is there anybody that wasn't on the list you thought was going to get released?
I'm trying to think now. Like I said, pretty much the folks they not using. I like Tegan Knox, for example. I thought she was going to be let go. I ain't seen her.
Yeah, that's a good one, because she can't stay healthy.
Yeah, because both her knees, look, y'all, when you mess your knees up, I don't care how many surgeries you get. Once you mess your knees up, that's it. Both of her knees are shot.
And that really same for Dakota Kai. Good talent, but you can't stay healthy. You stay getting hurt. I mean, stay getting hurt.
I mean, God bless her, man, but you know, Tegan doing that, but man, both of her knee, she tore both ACLs in her knee.
That's
I
bad.
ain't never heard of that before. I heard of one, you know, tearing one of your knee, but both? Yeah.
Yeah, you pretty much can't do nothing. I'm trying to see who else needed it. Like Javier Bernal, they could have got rid of big body Javi. I wasn't impressed with him. He was one.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to go down the NXT roster.
Robert Stone surprised me.
Yeah. Robert Stone. I mean, it is kind of working with him and Von Wagner. Him being his manager.
Yeah, so.
But I think after the Robert Stone brand was over, I think he declined.
Yep.
When the Robert Stone brand was over with, yeah. Yeah, he's another one. Yeah, you're right.
Because like I said, I'm thinking they about to call Von Wagner up.
Yeah.
So he was a surprise. I mean, there's few. I don't know why you can't really. You know what? And this probably kind of sound messed up, but I think she falls under the Dolph Ziggler train. Natalia.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people gonna disagree with it, but I mean, she'll not only need to move on. I mean, what is she there for in WWE? What you gonna be the life? You pretty much what? You the veteran.
Yeah.
I mean, you wrestled a bunch of matches. I mean, you've done all you can do in WWE. Move on. It'll be nice if you go get Davey Boy Smith Jr., go get Brian Pillman Jr.
Yeah.
I mean, your husband, he can't wrestle anymore, but he could be the mouthpiece.
Yeah.
Do what y'all did before. Redo the Hart Dynasty. Just do it in a different organization.
Yeah, I never thought Natalia would be in those cuts. I never dreamed of it, that she'd be in them cuts.
And she'll never will. That's the sad part. She never will.
You ain't gonna never hear Natalia get released. They respect her too much. It's a respect thing when it comes to Natalia. They respect her too much to do that. That's, helping the girls out. She pretty much like a performer / trainer.
Yeah, pretty much she's like a mentor for the ladies.
Yeah.
But I would say this. She should have done a whole lot more championship wise.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. She could have done a whole lot more. Cause that's nothing. I'm real surprised. I'm like, you bought Nia Jax back? I'm like, the way she injuring folks.
Yeah, she straight up Yokozuna folks now. That was according to Corey Graves. He called it that. He said, well, look like Rhea Ripley just got Yokozuna right there.
Yep.
And what I mean by that, y'all, Yokozuna back in the day used to do the bonsai drop off the second row. Now, if it was the wrestler, he tried to not put as much weight, but when he wrestled up against the jobbers, he put all his weight on him. And now, to be honest, she put all her weight on Rhea.
Yeah, you could see it.
Yeah.
She ain't even try to hide that.
She just straight bonsai dropping folks now.
Here's two. I mean, they brought him to the main roster. Ain't used him since they lost the tag belts. Where's Aberfire and Aladon? If you ain't using them, why ain't you release them?
Right. Ever since they lost the belts, we have never seen them. We ain't seen them since.
We ain't seen them in NXT or nothing. So are they getting repackaged?
Yeah. I mean, you can't repackage two Scottish women. That's hard to do. I mean, they can't change them accents.
Nope.
You got a lot of Scottish wrestlers in there in WWE. You got Piper Niven. You got Nikki Cross. That's another one.
Yes,
Nikki Cross.
that is. Yeah,
Nikki Cross.
Yeah,
you got Nikki Cross. You got Isla and Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, and you got Drew McIntyre. You ain't gonna see that happening. Speaking of Drew, that's another one.
Yeah, they ain't gonna be dumb enough to get rid of him this time. Cause I'm like, y'all learned the last time when y'all got rid of him. Look what happened.
He went to the moon. Yes.
Drew Galloway showed y'all.
Yeah, I'm surprised Mia Yim is another one.
Now let me say something about Mia Yim. They're not even trying to really do nothing with her, but just to be the pretty girl in the OC.
Yeah.
Cause Mia Yim been around for.
Like they got her as like if it's a woman involved, then she'll go out there, you know.
Cause Mia Yim is talented too.
Yeah.
But just don't want to use her.
Like if a woman's out there, then you can go out there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a perfect one.
Yeah, Mia Yim.
Cause what y'all gonna do when the OC break up? Cause you see it's coming.
AJ slapped his phone out of Carl Anderson's hands. Yeah. Yeah, you can tell they finna break up.
So now is it time for AJ to go heel?
Yeah. It may be. I mean, I don't think that even if he do go here, they gonna still cheer. That's another name you ain't gonna hear. Speaking of AJ.
No, he ain't going nowhere. Cause even if because he already said it.
He's a lifer basically.
Because he said it. This is it.
Yeah.
He not once his WWE.
He said that
that's
contract
it.
expired. That's a wrap. Well.
And I don't blame him. Another one.
He ain't got nothing else to prove no more.
Nothing to prove. Had a
Maxine, I was gonna say one of the Maxine Dupree, but I don't see that happening. I think everything gelling well with Alpha Cat. So I'm not.
And I'll say this: that's what saved her.
The Alpha Cat, yeah.
That's exactly what saved her. Cause if they would have kept the maximum male model thing going,
yeah, she'd have been gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
You would have been titillating your juices on the indies.
Yeah.
But yeah, I hope there's no more.
They said it could be, but I hope not either. But
I mean, cause
they said some executives would let go too. Yeah.
Yeah, because they talked about Dana
Nick
Warrior.
Khan doing that. Yeah.
They talked about
pretty much. Nick Khan is what Nick Khan now. The Triple A's got to answer to Nick Khan.
Yep. And they thought there was some article about Vince McMahon kind of don't want to be in the family business no more.
I can understand that. He been in it for so long. Why not try something different? Yeah.
Right.
I mean, he's the chairman of TKO now with the merger.
Yep.
Yeah. Since he sold the company, he sold it to Endeavor.
It says Axios reports that Vince McMahon is hinting that he wants out of the family business according to regulatory filings tied to WWE's recent merger of the USC. The new combined entity TKO has registered all of McMahon's shares for sale, thus enabling him to avoid the lockup period that applies to other TKO stockholders like Endeavor and Silver Lake. McMahon currently holds around 28.84 million TKO shares, which was valued at $3 billion as of yesterday's market close. At first glance, this simply means being about giving McMahon flexibility, or maybe even giving TKO flexibility, given the ongoing investigation, particularly given the subsequent registration statement was filed last week. By the same filing that McMahon, alongside two other TKO executives, will be selling stockholders in this offering. That's a definite verb tense penned by lawyers who have paid a lot of money to be accurate. That's heavy right there.
Yeah. They can show Vince in that picture looking like a cartel leader.
For real, I mean, I'm like, we gonna take that mustache off.
Yeah.
Looking like you really look like Vinnie Mac.
Right. And so they selling his shares. That's a lot of money.
Yes. So if that's the case, I'm sure we'll like know what's Vinny gonna do. Is he gonna get out the wrestling game totally,
Yeah.
or are you just gonna look at something different? Are you gonna look at different ventures? Like I said, his name gonna always be synonymous with wrestling.
Oh, yeah, they ain't going nowhere.
Well, like I said, I mean, he need a break. I'm like, Vin, when the last time, Vin, you went to Walmart? You just went hung out and was just Vince McMahon.
Yeah, they said, you hear from these shoot interviews like Vince, man, he just work, man. He don't take no days off. He's either in the office, and talking to folks. He said he don't do none of that. They say he ain't watched TV in over 40 years.
That's why he look like that.
Yeah, he ain't even seen the TV.
And he put his stuff on TV.
Yeah, talking about like watching shows and yeah.
I think Vince ready to have a life.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I mean, let these other folks stress out.
Yeah.
But man, we about to get up out of here. Like I said, we gonna be at Impact Wrestling this weekend, so we definitely gonna come back and talk about that. Let's see what else we got going on this weekend. I know we got a couple of events in Memphis going on. Let's see. Oh, real quick, I gotta talk about this. I mean, this is way off topic, but I gotta talk about it. You probably saw this because it happened here in Memphis. A Popeyes Memphis location was closed for cleaning after a worker recorded roaches in the kitchen.
Oh yeah, they health department, when you have roaches like that, yeah, you gonna get shut down.
And of course, that person got fired. The restaurant was at 4720 Showcase Boulevard near the Perkins exit.
Oh Lord. Yeah, I know where that's at.
They said it was all in the food and everything you think of, all in the rice.
In the rice, yeah.
So if you thinking you eating that was a big red bean, that was a little roachy. And I don't know why people think, cause I worked in the fast food industry, and one of my biggest things, I kept my area clean.
Yeah.
That was my biggest thing. Kept it clean, cause you got to think about people got to eat this.
Mhm.
Cause I don't know if you do it, but like if I go inside and I order, I literally look in the back and see what they doing.
I do too. I be peeking around the corner, look like what they doing over there.
I'm like I didn't see nobody bat the table and keep on making my sandwich.
Right.
I'd be like, this food and killed a roach and kept cooking. Like, no.
Yeah. It's like he at the house just killed the roach.
He's like, you heard what? And he just kept on going. He didn't even wash his hands or nothing.
Yeah. Kill the roach. You gotta wash your hands. Yeah.
Roaches everywhere.
That's just that don't surprise me at all, especially in that area.
But I tell people, man, y'all gotta think about that. And that's what I tell these kids when they get these jobs. I mean, if you know it's messed up, You gotta ask yourself, would you do this at
Mm-hmm.
home? And the person that recorded it, you knew you was gonna get fired. That's probably why he did it.
Yeah.
But that place will be right back open in no time.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we got, like I said, we got an Impact going on this weekend. I hope they have some good merch.
Yeah, man. They should. It may probably have a little small stand there.
Yeah, because
I
normally
don't
they
see
do.
like why WWE, they ain't gonna have like WWE with these different stands.
No, like
They
three.
probably have one little stand.
Yeah, 3 and 4. You go through the whole arena, have like 3 sets of merchandise stands.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we got that going on. They got AW Collision coming in October.
Yeah.
So that, and they're talking about Dave Brown is gonna be
He'll be guest commentator.
guest commentating.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be sounding old school for real. So yeah.
So definitely got to make Lance Russell proud.
Oh yeah.
So I wonder what they're gonna do. I wonder if they're gonna do another Memphis Legend thing like they did before, when Dynamite came down. And it's too bad we can't get the King on there.
Yeah.
Or can we?
Maybe, you never know.
He ain't gotta be on TV.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up here, finish watching the rest of this football game. Relax.
The Niners and the Giants.
And for those of y'all, like I said before, y'all need to get the 901 toys here in Memphis. Let me give y'all the address real quick. Get y'all the address so y'all can go down there. '901 Toys is at 2172 Young Avenue. They open at noon on Friday. I said, you go in there, you buy you something, get your ticket, get your couple free tickets.
Yeah.
I said, you ain't gotta buy nothing extravagant. Just buy one little thing, grab tickets, go and enjoy, get you a free weekend of wrestling. Cause like I said, we ain't gonna see Impact like that. So
No.
that's all to be good. That now this they're gonna be some Access TV trucks there. But there's gonna be some tapings, but we going. So probably gonna run up into some of our friends we ain't seen in a long time.
Long time, of course. Right.
Like we always do here. We might go pop a cold one afterwards.
Yep. Right.
Might go to one of the little spots next door, probably get something to eat.
Yeah.
But we definitely gonna have a good time. But in the meantime, in between time, as I always tell you, continuing supporting Bad Superman TV, continue supporting this podcast on YouTube, Rumble, Spotify, and all other platforms. Just go on and Google Get Snap Podcast. We there. We everywhere you want to be.
Right.
Always continue to support. Always enjoy doing this with y'all. Before we roll out, you got anything you want to tell the peeps?
Yeah. I know they mentioned something about Bray Wyatt's merchandise, and I want to say this. I want to make a suggestion. Any merchandise that they sell, like whether it be action figures or shirts or whatever, have all that go to his family. All the proceeds
And
go to his kids in JoJo.
And we said this once before. All y'all that's price gouging, y'all need to stop.
Yeah.
Because I've seen a few. Y'all, the stuff y'all charging for these figures, for autographs and stuff like that, y'all selling. Y'all need to be ashamed of yourselves.
Yeah.
Y'all really do. I mean, what is the family getting out of it? They're not getting the cut.
Right. Like WWE or like either collar and elbow, if y'all decide to, make shirts about Bray and all that. Um, yeah, let all that money go to his
Which
family.
I'm kind of surprised they didn't. Which I kind of understand on one side of the fence. Why?
Yeah, they did that with Brody Lee. They did that with
Yeah, because
Britt.
Bo Lee, cause no, they can do AEW stuff.
Yeah, like Jay Briscoe and yeah.
Yeah, they can do Ring of Honor stuff, but they can't do no WWEs. But things like that, they should definitely make it a sense. Cause WWE didn't even make one.
Right, even AEW mentioned Bray Wyatt in their their condolences
Right.
while they was on there. So yeah, come on, this ain't about a company, about companies. This is about wrestling brotherhood. Everybody's in the same profession. Yeah, it shouldn't be about companies. It should be about the profession of wrestling. It should be about a brotherhood. It shouldn't matter. Like Colin Elmo should make one of Bray. It might well. I mean, you ain't got to be in the company. It's about the profession.
Right.
It's about a brother passing.
Y'all need to call him Bray Wyatt. Call him by his real name.
Yeah, Wyndham Rotunda. Yeah.
Like I said, they probably didn't want to get no heat from WWE. I understand it, but like I said before, all y'all folks that's out here, putting all these expensive prices on this stuff, y'all need to stop. Because you got to think about this. Yeah, you might have made the money. That person have your product. You're going to have to spend that money on something.
On something, yeah.
So who really winning?
Yeah, you're going to feel real bad when you do that. This could have went to his kids.
Most definitely, but like I said, we might get out of here. Y'all, let's get ready to enjoy this weekend. Like I said, y'all come back to us the way y'all came to us. Y'all be safe. We out.
Peace.